The Charlotta Bass Journalism and Justice Lab really endeavors to preserve African American media history on the West Coast. My goal is to make sure that we get all of that history out of the boxes and on the screen.
The lab is dedicated to capturing the stories of the figures, both hidden and primary, from America's history and the fight for social justice. We are here to champion those voices, the people who took part in activist movements, the journalists who spoke up and witnessed to the atrocities that happened in this country, and the people that championed the fight for justice and change.
When I moved here, I'd only heard of her legacy from afar, but seeing just how much influence she had in Los Angeles.
She's the first Black woman to own and operate a newspaper on the West Coast, the California Eagle. And it wasn't just any kind of newspaper. This was a primary resource for Black people who were part of the Great Migration, moving out to the West for the promise of a better future.
She was the very first African American woman to be nominated for the vice presidency. She was also a really big champion of cross-cultural communication and making sure that other marginalized groups could work together and perform coalition politics, if you will. And so as I just really began to read a lot about her and read a lot about what she wrote in her pages, I thought this could be pulled from today. And when I found that out, I thought, wow, let's dedicate this lab to her to really study in a targeted way how journalism has influenced American politics and policy and social justice. One of the other things that the Charlotta Bass Lab will champion is archiving.
One of our exhibits will be our Virtual Humans tool. Pioneered by the Shoah Foundation, we'll use innovative technology where you'll be able to come in and sit across from a figure of the civil rights movement and have a conversation and really commune with them. We'll use innovative technology that will record the interview, and then guests can come into the lab and ask questions and hear answers, responses to those questions. The lab is also about supporting scholarship. We'll be bringing in curatorial fellows from the Annenberg School who will assist us in our media making and curating our archive. They'll go out and conduct interviews, they'll do photogrammetry projects for our mobile application.
Journalism is here to stay. It's not going anywhere. And I'm just really excited that we're at a school that gives us the space to experiment with the kinds of journalism we want in the future and empowers us to create spaces like this that will help our students grow.